Hello and welcome back to Soccer Manager. As you saw yesterday, we had 3 great matches on our pre-season. Let's have a. If we go on to where is it? Club schedule. Thank you. As you can see here, we lost. We won 1 and we draw on the other 2. We're going to be today's episode. We're going to be playing on Harrogate Town, Ebbsfleet United, and Braintree Town. They're the 3 games. We've got 1 away and both of the other 2 at home. But as you can see, we've got quite an interesting season coming up, and hopefully we can get to Premier League. Depending on how I feel, we might get 4 done today, but we've got our first game of the season coming up on the 11th. We've got 4 days till we can do a training session. And we're going to have a quick look and see what's going on. There's some games across the world. I'm not going to look into too much of them. The only ones I'm going to be interested in are the UK games. And today will be our first game. So we're going to have a quick training session on pitch ahead of our game away today against Pigamy, which is a great way to start. I've only been able to win 1 game, so it means I still ain't very good at that. But we're going to continue Premier League today. So this is all the games what are happening today. We're going to run through these as well. We're going to ignore the foreign ones. We're just going to have a look at the British ones. So in the Premier League, Huddersfield taking on Cardiff, Southampton taking on United, Fulham taking on Leicester City, Newcastle versus Watford, Brighton and Hove Albion taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers. As you can see here, Swansea versus Hull, Sheffield Wednesday versus Stoke, Bristol City taking on Derby, Leeds taking on Green Park, Ipswich Town taking on Wigan, Preston North End taking on West Bromwich Albion, Reading taking on Malwell, Middlesbrough taking on Blackburn Rovers, Rotherham United taking on Nottingham Forest, and Brentford taking on Bolton Wanderers. In League 1, Doncaster Rovers and Wiltshire. We're not going to go through all of this. Let's have a look. What we really want to be looking at is who else is playing. So most of the teams are playing in League 1, National League today. So we've got Ebbsfleet taking on Silverhall Moor, Maidenhead Gateshead. So we're going to we're going to get on with our match. We've got our team set up as we like them to be. We've done a bit of training. We're not at home today, so I don't know how this is going to go, but this is the first game of this season. It's a wet day here in August the 11th. As you can see, we've got the ball off. Noble's got the ball now. Ooh, that's not good. They've got a corner up at our end of the pitch here. As you can see, we're going to get on with this. There's not as much to do as there is in Football Manager, I'm afraid. But I like it that way, get more football. While we're watching this game and seeing how this game plays, coming up over the next few weeks will be more video games, including classic games like Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 will be coming. More Close Combat will also be coming. Prison Architect will be coming. Depending on if I get my kit sorted, if not, or when I can have a bit of money, I'll be bringing in Architect as well at some point in the future. Not sure if Planet Coaster is going to work because my computer's not that good, but I might give Planet Coaster a go as well and just see if we can get something from that. But apart from that, I think we've got some good stuff happening across the board on the channel. I'm really happy with these 2, with Close Combat yesterday and this yesterday. But I wanted to make a decision on what I was going to record today. For today's episode video, I'm not going to do a video a day, but I wanted to get a video out today just so you guys know that I'm being serious again and I've now got back into the swing of stuff. Ooh, that was close for us. What's our tactics today? What are we trying to do? We defending, yeah. We're going to go for virtual defence. We might go for an attacking. Because we are being a bit adventurous now, but we'll go for attacking mode. See what happens. So yeah, I know the game's a bit glitchy, but it's a free-to-play game. You don't have to pay money to play this, and that's one of the reasons why I like this more. Football Manager costs like 40 quid, whereas this is a free-to-play game. And I think you get a decent little game. Yeah, I know you only can have 3, countries in one go. That's because you're not a no manager. I haven't really got that far into it where you can unlock more countries as you go. It'll be interesting to play this properly for once. And this is how I normally play, and I know many people wouldn't play this, but I often go for a National League team and I try and go to Premier League, and the furthest I've ever got is League. I've never I think the furthest I've got is League 1. But today's game's going alright so far, and I'm quite proud of the team. I think they're trying their best. You know, we're not a Man United, we're not a Liverpool. You know, we're a National League team. We've got a long way to go before we even see those sort of clubs. Oh, the ball's going forward. It's on Vinny, or Vanny. Muldoon's got the ball. It's over to Parker. James on the back and Diarrhea. The ball didn't hit the target, which is fair enough. It's now a corner. I think Arasti's taking it, and Davis and Lang in the box. There's another corner coming up because he defended it beautifully there, heading it away from the goal. You can see Featherstone there getting in position. And Loach has got the ball. Cling on to it. I might pay the $2.99 to get more saves so we can have a Premier League save as well. And look at some of the other countries in the game, because I know America's in the game this. I think that guy I did league last year. No, 2016 that guy, because it wasn't in here. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for, not the split, we're going to go for normal on that. Our attack seems quite nice. I'm going to try and do a direct. Down both flanks, work the ball into the box, shoot on sight, play early crosses, defence. We're going to go hard, deep. And this is where I want it all over. I want that defence all over, because we're going to be able. The reason I'm doing this for the second half is I've got it on my phone, so I can play it on my phone when I'm not using the computer version. When I use the computer to watch film stuff, I do play it on there, and I found that this tactic works with Hartley. This tactic actually does work sometimes. Well, it goes riding for a throw. Right, that's all of who we can bring on. We'll get Alan Davis off, bring him on Jay Cassidy. There's nowhere really you can sit apart from the front, so you can go up the front. And then I want DMR on pitch, which can take place in Newton. So yeah, he likes to be a winger, so we'll do a winger for him. That's fine. He wants to be a advanced playmaker. General defender, we haven't got that position for him, so we're going to confirm that. And off they go. I'm doing 3 at once just because I want to try and change our tactics, try and get a win. I want to get a win for our first season game in the National League. We want to get a win. I don't expect it to happen now, but we'll see. Quick look at the ball, and hopefully these changes might work. Depending on how the winger does, I think these changes will work for us, and we'll. Right, oh, beautiful pass to Cassidy. Chests it away, but there's quite a lot of good stuff going on at the far end here, and I think that's a good thing. So you got match speed, it highlights that you can't see the full game in one go, which is fair enough. I know that in Football Manager you can do the whole game, which I wouldn't do anyway if I was recording. Cassidy on the ball, side tackle there, but it doesn't go. Ooh! Now that would have been a brilliant goal. That would have been a good goal as well, but Lee Shaw, who is at the goal, has kind of got the ball there from them. Andrew Falkingham has come off. Nui's come on. You can see no ball. There we go, we're zooming on the ball. I don't know. Davis has got a free kick for us. It runs out of play by Van, so that means it's a throw-in. This is not looking good. This is a corner to. Now I have picked one of the harder teams to do this with, by the way, guys. There is a lot easier teams to do this sort of series with, who would win a lot of games. Well, Ketchin is an idiot. Hartlepool is one of the harder ones to do this with. Over the years of realising this, Hartlepool always seems to be the difficult to do it. So we'll give it a go. It normally takes you at least a couple of seasons before you actually do get to go up. But we'll see how we play. I've done some big times. And there we go. Look at that from James. A beautiful goal. Our first goal this season. And it's James who gets it. And that means we are 1 goal up. If we win our first game of the season, that's going to be a major. And you can hear the fans chanting, "Who are you?" Well, he's thought it was James. I think. And we get another one. 2 quick succession goals here from Hartlepool United. What a beautiful, beautiful way to play. Al James and I think that was Cassidy who got that one in. What a way to start the season. 2 quick concession goals here to start. I bet our fans will be going home happy. That is one way to kick off the season. Are we going to go for another one? Well, Noble's got the ball. He went for it. It went wide, but that was a beautiful 2 goals there. Beautifully done. I'm really proud of my team now. This is suddenly picked up. The first half was a bit slow and steady. They didn't do very well. They got the ball up there, but they weren't taking chances. And now we've just took 2 chances, 2 quick concession goals. I think we've got a new team lineup, my friends. I think our next game we're going to be going for this tactic with Kay Richardson and Jay Cassidy on the sides with this defence all over. And this, I'm going to sort that out after this game because that was brilliant. 2 goals session. And this is what I find with this game. It's a lot easier to work out your tactics. You do need to edit them every now and then and make them a bit different so they do work for you. But obviously that worked for us because we've now got 2 beautiful goals. And we're 83 minutes in. You know, we're going to be going home with a win with 3 points today. 3 points? Yeah, 3 points, isn't it? 2, I don't know. I don't know what the points system is, I just know we're going to be getting some points. I think it's 3 points for a win, so no points for a loss, and so on and so forth. Ball to Noble. And you can see here, they're trying to get that ball in that play zone. And let's let the final whistle blow, please. Come on. And there you go. Full time. 2-0. Harrogate Town have lost that game. Of those 2 quick concession goals, it was brilliant. 25 manager points from me. Don't level up yet because I need, of course, 100 to level up. But we've got 50. We're partway there. But as you can see, let's have a look at... let's see, Manchester United 4-0, Leicester City and Fulham 0-0, Newcastle United 1, Watford 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Huddersfield Town 4, Cardiff City 1. So let's have a look at what that win for us does to the league table, and it looks like we're going to have a problem when we face Wrexham here. We've got 5-0 win, and Brougham FC also got against Gateshead, got a 5-0. As I say, they're the easiest ones to play with. So we're going to have a look at our competition. And we're going to have a look where we sit on the table. So Bromley FC are at top and followed by Wrexham, Chesterfield, Burham Rub, Ebbsfleet United and Salford City. That blue line there is if you get promoted or not into the final. That's if you get an automatic promotion, of course, if you win. But at the moment we're sitting quite pretty at 7th with 3 points with a goal difference of 2. But I can't complain. My team did really well. Our next game is against Ebbsfleet United at our home ground pitch, and we will sort out our tactics for that game. So I'm bringing Cassidy on. I'm also going to be bringing on, was it Hawks we had? Or was it Richards? Kay Richards. Now the reason I'm doing this is because these guys did really well when they played preview at on pitch before the last game. With the tactic I've drawn out. Now, can I get someone to take Anderson's place? No. That's fine. What is he playing? He's playing an M. He's playing... What's the position? Ooh, don't tell you. An ML. So I need to find someone who can play an ML position. And I can hire... We'll have a quick look for one of those in a second. So, this was fine. I'm going to go down to normal. That's all good. We're going to go for attack and defensive. Attack. So we want direct. We want down both flanks. Shoot on sight, play early crosses, play through balls. Yeah, that's fine. Defence, all over. We're going to move the. We're going to do that as a normal. That's everything else is fine. That's all set up now. We need another ML. So we're going to have a quick... competitions national league. We're going to have a look at Bromley. So we've got a load of MCs. Who's in the reserves? No one loaned up. No one. Yeah, but they haven't got anyone who I can. The 22. I can sign you for fucking ridiculous amount of money. Only 25 coins I needed to sign him, which means we haven't gone into our budget. So we're going to have a look at our tactics now. Where is this guy I've just signed? You? Nope. Nope. Oh, I know where he will be. Now, I don't know how you get that up. Club, squad, reserve team. Nope. Jordan Tiffcliffe. There he is. David Tatunda. 22, 24k. Boost morale. So, we're going to move him to the first team. I don't want... Now, the thing is, I don't want anybody on our back team, on our reserves. We don't want a reserve team. So, everybody's going to be available to us, and I think that is important. So, you don't want anyone there or there. You want everybody here because of where you are. So, I don't know why we have got people... There you go. He will probably be better at this. Yes, there you go. So, now what you've got is you've got a better team... for it, because what you've now got is you've got everybody playing their preferred roles. You see, their preferred roles means we've now got 2 target men at the front. Yeah, he likes to be a fullback. That's what he is. He likes to be a stopper. That's what he is. General defender, good. And fullback. Now, what I am going to have to do is I'm going to have to remove Davis. Now, the reason I'm removing Davis from my team is because he's a bit tired, so he's going to have a break. And he's going to go have a break from this next game, which is on the 18th, which is not far away. We've got 7 days to our next training session. But we're now starting to, so Liverpool and Chelsea, that'll be quite an interesting game to watch. League One, Accrington Stanley taking on Brighton Albion. But what we're interested in is Sutton United taking on FC Flyde. And we'll see who wins that. FC 3-0. So we've probably dropped down on the table now. So let's have a look where we are. We're now 8th, so we've dropped down 1 place for that game. You see, I'm not too bothered at the moment, because what I'm looking at the moment is it's early season. You know, we've only played 1 game. It's not going to matter too much, but we'll find out. We'll have a look once we get to our next game where we are on the table, whether we need a win or not, which is quite a few days away, actually. It's on the 18th, so I probably didn't need to take that guy off, but we'll give him a break, see what happens. Can we do some training yet? Nope, we've got 4 days so we can do some training. It's the 17th at the moment at 9 o'clock in the morning. And there we go, we've got our game tonight, which is good. We've got training drills. Which just means that, you know, they go up on points, which is important. Because the more points these go up on, this is why I always say do your training in this game, because it means they get better on pitch, you get a better team at the end of it. It's very important. Now, we haven't got a lot of points from the stadium's 1 star, but if we can win this, let's have a look what's going on. Oh, he's injured. So I'm going to heal that player. Player healed, there we go. So, you know, I don't want him to be injured, so we'll just quickly heal him up. Whether he's playing or not, it doesn't matter. You don't really want injured players this early on in the league. We're going to keep this here until we get to a decent position. Now, we haven't got the best goalkeeper on pitch. Keeper. Modern keeper. I don't know what a modern keeper is. But we'll keep him on keeper. But yeah, we've got quite a good team here. We've got some great players. And we've got a team that probably will work better than what we've had before. Because everyone's now playing a preferred role. Instead of having them in a non-preferred role, we've got everybody playing in that preferred position. Which means they're going to be more inclined to play. But we're taking on Ebbsfleet, which has been quite a good team so far this season. So we'll see how we do this game, and I think we'll do quite well, to be honest. Already, as you can see there, with much more. But we are playing at home tonight. We are playing at home, which is very important to say. In our nice blue home colours. Now, I don't support Hartlepool United. A team I do follow is Lincoln City and Manchester United, mainly in Britain. I do occasionally look up the results of Grantham Town because that's where I was born. My brothers used to play for them as well, so I do have a keen interest in what's going on with that club. But apart from that, I don't really pay attention to much football apart from Man United and New York Red Bulls. But yeah, so we're second game of the season. Can we drag out another win here today against our opponents? Now we've got a team set up for. I think we've finally got a team that's set up for success. Now we've got a great selection of guys we can swap in and out if need be at games. We'll keep the same players on bench, and I think it'll be interesting to see who's. Great. Oh, right, he's not injured, but it's a free kick, which is good. That's what we need. He's going to pass the ball, flip the ball over the top there, and you can see. Oh, God. It might take us a while to get a goal, but when it comes, it's going to come, and it'll be sweet if we get one in this game. The reason I've set up this tactic is this team is very much a defensive team. So we need to be attacking, we need to be all over, getting that ball off them at all times. And you can see here it was playing out for us, but that's a what? Okay, we've got our first card, and it is a yellow card. There, that's quite bad, so as long as you don't get a red, I don't mind. But yeah, first time I've seen a card since playing this game for a while. Cassidy's on the ball now. DeLang's just going to take a quick chip. McQueen, is this the real life? Is that what he does when he plays football? Oh, and there it is, our first goal. Hartlepool United, a beautiful goal there. I wish the only problem is it doesn't do replays like Football Manager. That is not a problem, because you guys can rewind it and watch it again and again and again. What a goal. Here we go, it's now a corner. 35 minutes in, we've got our first goal. And there it is, our second goal from the corner. And I think Tatadunda did that one. And there we go, we're now 2-0 up. This is actually going better than I thought it would. This is going to be our second win of the season. 2 games, 2 wins. I bet the plans and the players are now behind my managing schemes. I'm going to keep keeping this team because that is a brilliant way to start the first half here today at Victoria Park or Lane, is it? I can't remember. And he's picking the ball up, it's going over to James. But it's half time, my friends, and I'm going to stop the recording here quickly so I can go and have a quick lavatory break. I'll be right back. Going to check that it has kicked in because sometimes it doesn't always register my shortcuts. There we go. And welcome back to the second half, my friends. As you can see, Cassidy and James picking that ball around. What a great first half here. We are 2 goals up against Ebbsfleet United. I think it's Ebbsfleet United. Something along those lines. I can't complain with the first half. It just shows you once you get that tactic running, you can get anything. And there it is, it's a third goal here, and just started the second half by Cassidy. What a goal! Well, this is one way to kick up a bit of fuss here against Ebbsfleet. I think we are going to be doing better than what we did last game. We've finally got a tactic that is working for us, and I don't think I'm going to be changing much over the course of this season, because now we've got a team that are playing, and we've got a team that's playing football and running rings around the opposition, and that's what we need. You see Ashmore, the goalkeeper, is looking very distressed here because he's let 3 of those beautiful balls in. They have still got time to catch up, don't get me wrong, but with how we're doing, we're keeping the ball away from them. Ooh. A very difficult spot we're in then because the defender's all over. But James has got the ball. Ooh. Obviously, Ebbsfleet are going to be doing some form of a change here. You can see as soon as that microphone comes up, that means the tactic's coming off. Warning. Mills is coming off, and Mills is leaving the action, and it's warning coming on. I'm not going to do any changes until at least the 75th minute, 75 minutes, and 50 minutes before we finish the game. Because right now I don't want to mess up the team we've got here. This team is playing brilliantly. We've got 3 goals in, and I think after this game we're going to be moving up that table. As I said, the table don't matter. We're going to be doing 4 matches, I've now decided, because I am enjoying myself. And I think that's the main thing, and you'll probably get the second episode recorded once the first one is edited together. But I'm going to be recording a few bits today, because my producer is off tomorrow. But when she's at her mum's, I'm going to be doing a few more recordings. I don't know when I'm going to record in Close Combat 2, because I was going to do that today, but I want to watch Impact Homecoming as well at some point. I watched about an hour of it already, so it's been quite a good show so far. So a bit of wrestling talk over football, why not? I'm starting to get over my cold. I've still got a little bit of it left, but that's starting to fuck off. So, you know, when I wanted to start doing all these little recordings and I was setting up to do stuff, I just get a bloody cold. There's a few other secret videos going to be coming to the channel. I'm not going to say too much at the moment, but I know that Prison Architect will be making a return and a few others will be returning. I haven't got to deciding what's going to be coming to the channel properly. I know I'm thinking about Roller Coaster Tycoon and a few others. So we'll get, and these are the games now. What are going to be coming to this channel are games I want to play and I want to enjoy. So if I ever do put Football Manager on this, it is because I want to play Football Manager. The reason I put this one on here is I can't afford Football Manager, but this is a good alternative for me, and I do enjoy this one more sometimes because it's free to play. And some of the flipping glitches you get before a free-to-play game are quite hilarious to watch. As you saw there. It's like watching a version of FIFA, which you're not from, FIFA. I haven't played FIFA 19, but FIFA 18, my god, some of the freaking issues in that game was ridiculous. As you can see, 89 minute, it is working very well actually, and I'm really impressed with. This could get them a goal because of how close it is. So we're going to have to Tomba and all that lot put the ball up. But there you go, actually finally get their first goal at the 90th minute. I haven't even done a tactical change, which I was meant to do at the 85th minute. But I'm not complaining, we're going to keep this team playing. There we are. Off they go. And Hartlepool United 3. Ebbsfleet United 1. What a way. There you go, 25 manager points for us. We're now, and as you can see, 34, 36 and 48th minute, and there was that one from Dury for the other team. But what a way to kick off. Now, I don't know if that's because we were at home or what, but let's have a look where that puts us on our little. And this is all I want to do as well, is show you where we are. We're now 6th. When are we? So the 24th, during February, November is when this all kicks off. So we've got a bit of a while until then, but we'll be taking on Blackburn Rovers, which are in the Championship, which I think is unfair to me, but we're going to give them good as we get, my friends, because we are trying to get up there to Premier League. So our next game is on the 25th, so we're going to have a quick look at our tactics, see if everybody's okay. Featherstone does need a rest, but I think he'll be alright when we get to the game. Unless we have another MC who can take his spot for now. For the next game, who can do his position, but we've got a general midfielder, so we'll set him as a general midfielder. As long as they've got their position set, they can do that. So that's fine. So we're gonna try and get through. I don't know if where's my schedule? Club, squad, nope, schedule. So we have got 2 more games, and then we'll do the Leyton Orient as well today, and then we'll have a look at what's going on around us. But we'll get. I think we need to clean my emails out, really. So assignment completed, and Scott assignment cleared. So we're going to have a quick look and see who they found. Pre-travel youth team. So we're going to try and get him for that. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, so it's just getting an idea of what's around, you know, what we can get eventually. You see, you know, because he's already with Peterborough United, so we'll delete all those. We'll worry about the scouting assignments later on. So we'll need to sort that out now. So country 1 view finishing up. So we can now assign them to do something else. So we only got Europe, I'm afraid. So we're going to send him to Switzerland. We're going to do squad status. We're going to do youth team again. We're going to go for an MC. Attributes, concentration. Great. And then we're going to assign a scout. Because he's finishing up his last one, so we want him to be ready to go out there again and find something else. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go send this one. He's going to go to sunny old Scotland. Aye. The home of the bagpipes, the most annoying musical instrument in the world. Sorry. And we're going to go for tackling for him, because he's going to be a defender. So there we go. There we go. So I don't know what the problem is with country player, so we'll let that. I'll let that sort itself out. We're 75 now. We're 25 away. If we can beat Braintree Town here, I think we're going to be away with the fairies. I can't really negotiate anything with you guys because of where we are. So if we drop it down, we can probably get away with that of 250. But I'm not going to say it's not enough funds. Yeah. So we haven't got enough funds in the wage budget to do it at the moment. That's fine. So we're going to continue forward. West Ham United doing quite well there in the Premier League. I'm hoping when they end that my scouting. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, so you can see he's finishing and more coming up. But we can't do a lot at the moment with them because we haven't got the coins or the budget to bring them in. So we're just going to see. We've got training yet? No, we've got 4 days till training. I think that'll be when our next game is. As per usual, we have a bit of training before the game, which is quite good. It's on the game's on the 25th. We're now on the 22nd. League Cup second round draw. So let's have a Ipswich, Norwich, automatic draw, complete the draw. That'll do. I don't even know if we're in this, are we? Well, we're not even in it, so it doesn't really matter. But there we go. That's sorted. That's the League Cup. I don't know what the League Cup is, but we'll let them get on with it. So our game is tomorrow. It gives you times and stuff so you know what's going on. We still can't train. So I don't think we're going to be training with transfer window closing soon. I've already done all the transfers I want to do, I'm afraid. And there we go once again. Ahead of our game, we can do a bit of training, bring these guys up a bit more. And as you can see, it is helping as well. You know, they're going up by that 1 point, which means their overall will go up. Now I've got 7 days. The next game is on the 1st of September. We've got Braintree. Let's have a look at their starting lineup. So they've got a similar lineup to us. We'll see how it works on the day. Let's go to the game, shall we? Let's go for it. I'm not changing anything. Victoria Park, we're at home today against Braintree. And I'm going to pause this and I'm going to do... And welcome back. It's kick-off time here at Victoria Lane as Hartlepool United get their 3rd game of the season underway. I'm going to have to do some editing after this episode is done, just so I know what I'm doing. And there we go. Within the first 2 minutes of this game, Noble gets us a goal, and this is how we want to start this game off against Braintree here today. That is what we want to see. Some brilliant football from my boys here with Hartlepool United. Sorry about the pause in the middle of the video there. My mum decided to phone up and thank me for sorting out a few things for her. So that's what I had to sort out. Now I've got to do Dad's film for him. So you might see that come up in the corner. Now I'm not breaking the law because I have got it on DVD. It's just my computer hasn't got a DVD drive to put on a dongle for him. Otherwise I'd copy the film over onto a dongle, which is probably illegal. But there we go. My mum and dad don't know how to work a DVD player or a computer. They know how to work Facebook, and that's about it. Excuse me blowing my nose, but instead, as I said, I'm still suffering from the cold. Ooh, nearly another goal there. So Utah might pop up in a bit, but we'll see. But Amazar is in the corner. He's going to pass over to... Ooh, beautiful save there by Loach. Our goalkeeper doing really well, but what a way to kick off this game. We're passing the ball over the heads of everybody else, and I think that will be Tantuda. Ooh, a bit too high there. But we've got one goal in within the first 2 minutes. We're winning this game so far, and that is what we want from our team. We want to be able to say that we're on top, because most of it will be undefeated as well. I think that's important to say. Loach has now got the ball there, and there we go. See, Manangai's got the ball, heads it over. Ooh. Ooh. James goes for a shot. Green saves it there. That was a really good save. And I think we are going to be... here we go, we've got a free kick. Can Manning do this for us? Can we get another goal from this free kick? It's in a good spot. Is it going to go in? Oh, Green just saves it. I thought that was going in then for 20. You know, after that brilliant goal in the first 20 minutes. Well, this might be the equaliser here from Amazula. No, he goes wide from there, from the spot. But as you know, we know the pitch. We've got all those beautiful settings set up. This could be another brilliant victory for us and make me manager level 2, which is also going to be important. I'm going to have a pre-made twist while I'm sat here doing this, because they're next to me and it's lunchtime in Among Us. Which is not true. I'm not hungry. I am. I'm starving for some reason. Oh! So guys, I went quite well. I was eating the cream egg crisp, so I like cream eggs. If you want to keep me happy, just get me some cream eggs or iced tea or Reese's Pieces. Or peanut butter cups, anything with Reese's. So as you can see, we're doing really well here. We're getting the ball up the end. And that's what we need to do. We need to get that ball up the end. That's the half-time whistle here at Hartlepool United. And as you can see, got a decent team. I might bring Trevor Stone on for the second half. He's had a bit of a rest, but we'll bring him on. He likes to be an advanced playmaker. We'll give him a playmaker. Just because it works better for me. I don't need an advanced playmaker, but we'll have a playmaker because close to the real thing. Cassidy on the ball here. Ooh, James coming up. Ooh. I'm not going to be upgrading the stadium until stadium until we get to at least League 2, where I might probably do one. Noble, and it is in from Noble. There we go. We're 2 goals up. Well, that was a good goal from about here. This line here, it was brilliant to see. And bring the mouse back off the corner screen. I'm going to be recording. I've actually decided what I'm going to be recording today, so you'll be glad to know that everything will be done today, including Close Combat 2. Really interesting to see. The ball goes up the pitch. We're kicking our ball around. So Manning, I don't know. Something Manning. Foster, little beautiful kick-up pitch there. The 58-minute. We're now going to do some tactical changes. The reason is I'm going to be bringing Cassidy off the form, who, as you may or may not know, has been on pitch. But he also wants to be target man, so he's now going to be target man as well. We're going to bring off Lung, can bring on Bates. And I'm going to move these two around. Now the reason I'm swapping these two around is box-to-box midfielder, and we can probably box-to-box playmaker. We can't do advanced playmaker. I don't know why. I'm thinking about bringing. I want to bring you off. That's fine. Right, confirm. Let's go. There we go. Lang and Cassidy leave the action for Hartlepool United. Oh yeah, we did one at half time, didn't we? That's fine. That's why we can't do another. Forgot about that one. Can you get off my hand, please, so I can open up this pre-made twist? Thank you. So a better way to celebrate now. Curtis Scaff is coming off, and Curtis is coming on. Well, obviously, going to be a throw in there. If the managing team want to be unhappy with me, I've won the first 2 games, and I want to win the our third game this season against Braintree. They wanted me fighting for the title. I think we're definitely going to be bloody doing that, my friends. I don't know about you, but we've been doing a great job so far this game. I can cope with 2 goals, I can cope with 3 goals, I can cope with 1 goal. But as long as we win, I don't really care what we do. But that's all we need to do is win. Now there is the offside wall, but I don't think that looks offside to me. I was thinking a bit void there, but obviously it wasn't. I've never really seen an offside call in this game, so probably the offside wall does not happen in this one. And there it is, that's the 3rd goal from Fawn, from quite a way out of the box. Holy shit, Fawn! That was beautiful. I've never seen that one, but normally they miss if they do it if I'm that far out of this level of football, but I ain't complaining. That was a beautiful goal. I know that the fans don't look that good, but I don't care about the fans and what the stadium looks like. I care about the football on pitch. And of course, as we grow, the fans will come. I don't think Braintree are going to really be catching us up, to be honest, because we're now... Of course, Fawn is one of our better strikers. We haven't really had him on pitch. But he might be coming back permanently now. He wants to be a target man. Because that's what we want. He lost the ball there, but he gets it back. We've got 3 goals up here today at home. He's breaking out. But Loach stops it. That could have been a brilliant goal for Braintree to kind of come back and leave here today with a good thing. Ignore that! Oh god, don't ignore that because it breaks the game if you click on it. I'll do all that later. Once we've got the next game finished after this one, I'll go and have a look at that. See what's going on there. Alright, ball's in. Ooh. The goal's open. The goal was open then, so it was lucky that the defenders were there. The goalkeeper seemed to have gone for a wander. I got up this morning in all the hopes and mind of not doing anything today, just relaxing, and then I went, no, I want to do some football. Right, okay then, Josh, you're recording. Well done, you can get yourself into it. That's what I'm doing. The referee blows for full time here. 3-0, can't complain with that one. Now, hopefully you'll get to see what happens when I level up. The game freezes. That's not good. So we've got another 25 points. Nothing happened. And we're not gone up yet. Continue. Oh, the game's loading. You achieved manager level 2, so now I've got 5 club points. Now I want to do something a bit different this time. What I am going to do is I'm going to go to my stadium, facilities. Now this might take a while for the game to finish, and I'm going to put them in here. So I'm going to try and get the Ray teams to field intimidate play knockdown. I'm not going to be bothered about revenue and stuff just yet. And then I've still got 3, so I'm going to go to training. Now, one of the things we need to click assign points is we are interested in our attacking. Okay? So now we've unlocked a new training thing, and I'll demonstrate that. Set drills. So I'll show you in 7 days' time what we've unlocked. we'll skip forward to our next game. We'll do the Leighton Orient game, and then we'll end this episode. And then I'm going to go straight on and record the next episode. So I'm going to record episode 3 as well today. Get this set up and recorded, and then I'll see if I can get some close combat done. I know that close combat doesn't look that good when it's recorded, but I enjoy recording, and it's one of the games I want to record. It's either that or I have to put the timer on for an hour and make sure I only do hour-long episodes of. So the transfer window is still closing. We know I'm not going to hire anyone just yet. I'm not Man United or Tottenham or any of those sort of clubs. Vantigon is signed for Manchester City, which is interesting. We are on the 1st of September. Can I do any training today? So yeah, what we've now got is, because we've unlocked that, you see these are lots. So you have to assign points to unlock all of these things like shooting, advanced goalkeeping, jumping, shorter ones and things like that. So as you grow as a manager, so we need 250 points now, you get new things a lot. So we're going to do set pieces. I'm going to do basic goalkeeping, basic attacking and basic physical. And we're going to begin training. I always keep goalkeeping in. Whatever I do until I get the next goalkeeping, I always keep that in. So you see we're now working on everybody's set pieces. So that's going to be better for us. Now I'm going to be bringing off Cassidy and bringing Fawn on, because Fawn wants to be the target man now, which is good. See, M. Woods wants to be a general midfielder, and Noble wants to be a box-to-box winning mid. So, in my opinion, he's better than Featherstone. Or see, Featherstone works better if he's there, I think. Which would be a 4-4, one of those. But anyway, what were we using? We weren't using either of them. I was using that. Yeah, so if we do that, actually, take James off, swap him for Featherstone. Yeah, but even then Featherstone doesn't suit the role. You see, this is the issue I have. So we're going to go for a 4-4-2-A. We're going to take you off. I'm going to put James Limon, general forward, target man, and target man. There we go. So yeah, the players might not look as good as they should. General midfielder, good. Box-to-box midfielder, that's fine. A wing back is fine. Wing back is fine. The reason I'm doing this now is I've just changed the entire way this works. So you have to kind of click on the people and just say, what are you doing? Awesome. Everyone seems to be healthy for our game today against Leighton Orient. This is going to be one of our... We are on top at the moment with 9 points behind Dagenham. Now, Leighton Orient is 14th in the league, so we are on top, which I didn't see, by a goal difference of 7. So we're going to have a quick look and see what we've got. So, Team of the Month. Who is the Team of the Month? So, Al James is in there, and so is Loach. So, we've got 2 of our players are in the Team of the Month of the national team. Can we see the other Teams of the Month? Can we see Team of the Month for the Premier League? Right, I think new. So that's Team of the Month for August, which is quite a good. Transfer window is closed. It opens on the 1st. And then we've got Leighton Orient. Let's have a look who they're playing. So we've got, these are the players that are going to do their bests. And we are away from home this week. So it's not going to look too good for us, but we'll see what happens. Everyone seems quite ready. We've been doing quite well this time. You know, we'll see how we do against Leighton Orient here today. Our final. I might go on and record the next 4 because I want to see where we are in, you know, October time at the end of, you know, the next 4 after the next 4 games. Already, we're really kicking this away game off against Leighton Orient quite strongly, actually, in my opinion. And now we see the ball going up to headers it away. Fawn going in for a chance there. And it's in. James Fawn right there within the 3rd minute of this match, getting that beautiful goal. So I went silent, but I was enjoying myself then. This is a brilliant way to start the season. 3 games and we're winning, and we've finally got a winning team on our hands here. I think it's James Fawn. James with the ball now. He's passing it up. He's alonging it to Fawn. Oh, Fawn just misses. He goes wide. As we see here, the ball is over that side of the pitch a lot. It's over this side, now it's in the middle. We've now got a corner here for us. Hartlepool, who are 1 goal up against Leyton Orient. Noble gets it in. It's another goal to Hartlepool United with 2 goals to nothing here today. I think we are putting fear in our opponents, whoever's going to face us. Noble wins it out play. I'm not bothered. 2 goals within 20 minutes is brilliant for a football match. For some reason I've been able to get a tactic that works for us and we're now winning. I better move my mouse off the screen because that'll probably wind up some people. There we go. But here we go, we see now Kettering kicking it up towards James. James passes it over Fawn. Noble's got the ball again. It's another goal from Noble. Leyton Orient are not doing very well here. We're at 23 minutes in and it's another goal. This is probably one of the best games we've played. This is brilliant to see. You can hear the fans chanting, "Who are you?" We're away from home and we're doing a game like this. This is the sort of games we want to play for the fans at home. At least we're now going to have the opponents fearing play against us. This is the sort of thing I wasn't expecting from Hartlepool, because Hartlepool is normally the... We've now got a penalty. Our first penalty of the of this game. He's talking to Deslands. He's getting, it's a warning. It's not a card or anything, but Manning's going to take our... And it is in. It's 4-0 here at 30 minutes after that beautiful penalty from Manning. Or Manai. And it is going around, and we see James in the lead there. Lud, it's a free kick to Leyton Orient. We could be going up at the end of the season, but we've still got a long way off. This is only our 4th game this season, but we'll see where we are when we start heading towards the end of the season. And my friends, you're going to be joining me along for the ride, because I'm not going to be simming any of the matches or playing any of the matches off camera. You're going to see every single game we play as we head through the season, my friends. You're going to get to see episode 3 is going to be recorded today, because I'm really enjoying myself right now. For a free little game, this is so fun. And we see Albi there, passing over to Clay. Broford has got the ball. There's a free kick coming up to Leyton Orient here. Richardson is being spoken to by the ref. I think it's going to be a yellow card. Yep, a yellow card to Richardson there, sadly. And the ball's gone out for a throw. Lawless, but it's over to Fawn. Fawn throws it over to James. James is running up this flank here. He's passing it in. Oh, Woods goes for a thing. He should have passed that ball really, but we're not going to complain. We're 4 goals up at half time. We've still got 45 minutes to catch up. We did in 20 minutes, but I don't think Leyton Orient are going to be able to catch us up. Not after that beautiful save by Reed. Well done, Reed. That was a beautiful save from a brilliant ball there from James. But you can see this is why we've got this tactic in now, because they're really struggling to keep up with our fast pace to the top end. We're working on our set pieces now. A few other things as well. Manning's going to run over the ball. They're in. Richardson's got a yellow card now. I don't know if I can get him off. I would like to take him off at half time, but I haven't got anyone who can play in his position. Newton can. So Newton would sooner be a general midfielder, but he can be that for the second half of the game. We're winning 4 goals to 0. Just don't want him to get a red card because he's a part of this winning team. But if we're playing like this against these teams, I'm interested in what's going to happen in November when we do the FA Cup against Blackburn. I don't think we're going to win that somehow, because we've probably got better players for the Championship team. But we'll see. You never know what happens, and you know, this is very similar to real life football. You know, you do get shock results. I have had that many a times where I have beaten the 2 leagues above me. It's over to Fawn, over to James, right over the pitch here to, I think that's Newton. Yep, Newton there. Noble saves it. Saves the ball from a beautiful shot from Noble there. That was nearly 5-0. They've now got a corner. Can they get one back? Can Leyton Orient here today at home get one back from us? It goes in, but Loki Gets the ball, he holds it. Manning High is taking this corner for us. It's over to James. It's now going out for a throw. It goes wide. We're going to continue the game here. The 55 minute. Another corner. Manning High is taking it. As you can see, it's crossed over, but Widso's took it. It's now gone out for a throw. They do have other games as well. There is an online version, which I don't play. I like the single player version. Leighton Orient is going to be making a tactical change here, taking Lawless off the Ling, which I like to see. We're going to be making a tactical change as well, if it will let me once he's come on. Thorn there, standing there looking quite civil. Let's have a look at our tactics. So they're all doing quite well actually. I'm going to probably bring... I'm actually not going to take anyone off because everyone seems quite healthy. I do it if they're a bit yellow or something and need a bit of a rest, but we're doing quite well here. I don't think we really need to bring anyone off. We've done the... Now, is that going to be a yellow card? If it's a yellow card for Manning, Manning's going to have to come off. Yep, that's a yellow card. He's going to be brought off then. I just don't want... And I don't know why a defender is taking him off. I know it's not the best spot for him, but that's fine. Now, I don't know why C. Manning is taking our penalty kicks. I've only just noticed where he's actually positioned. That will be J. Form. Roach is the goalkeeper, is our... That's fine. Really, it should be Noble. We'll fix this again at the next one, but Manning's final goal and corner kicks. Free kicks I'm going to give to... I'll have to sort this out. I didn't realise this had happened, but we'll see what happens. But I'm going to give those both to James Form. There we go. It's changed up a few bits. Manning, you have to come off because you've got a yellow card and bring Bates on in your position. Just because I don't want you to get a red. Leave the action, please. Yeah, go through there. Bye bye. Get a bollocking off me for place. Get the other card. Well, we see the ball there. Let's now come back. We'll just change the captain as well. We'll have to have a look at that when we get back. But here we go, my friends. It's not working out for us right now. 71 minutes in and we're 4 goals still up. We haven't had a goal in the second half. I think Leighton Orient realised what we were doing in the first and stopped us from happening in the second. Realised they need to cut us down, but we've... They've not been so clever. The first half was a lot more exciting than this, I tell you. This has kind of died down a bit, but Ling's got the ball now. Ling's going to throw it in. Around the back of the net. Well, Leighton Orient finally get a goal at the 81st minute. It's about bloody time they got a goal in after being down all this time. I don't think they're going to be able to get all the goals back in 10 minutes, but we'll see. But at least they've got one back in front of their home fans. The home fans can probably go home happy and just say we lost to Hartlepool. Well, what you done, James? Please do not get a yellow. Thank God for that. 89 minute. We've got a free kick, and now because we've changed the free kickers, finally they're going to get a card. So, nope. Biased fucking referee there. We would have had a card for that. So J. Ford now is going to be taking this goal and free. Oh, so close. He's going to throw it into the middle to Anderson. over to Bates. Bates is going to boot it upfield. But we're going to go home happy with 4 goals to 1, which is a great victory here today. Another great game for Leighton Hartlepool United this season. You can see Reed there holding on to that ball. Kicking it up. Ooh. Is that the full-time whistle? There we go. Leighton Orient 1, Hartlepool United 4. That will be very interesting to see. 25 manager points. I wish we'd got a few more from that because that was quite difficult. But you can see here, you can look at the different things what are happening. Essling, C. Newton, 4, and there's our 4 goals. And then, of course, the 82-1 by Albine at Bisbin Road, away from home. It's the 1st of September. Let's have a look who else played today. As you can see, the National League's starting to calm down a bit, but Wrexham's doing quite well. Now let's have a look at where we are. Are we still on? We're still on top with a goal. The goal difference is both at 10. Wrexham 10. But we've got 4 wins, and they've had 3 and 1 draw. So that's why they're just below us, I think. But we're doing quite well. Attendances. So Hartlepool United average attendance 3,391. But we've had total attendance 6,000, but we can hold 7,787 in our stadium. That's what I'm looking at the moment. But you can also go to things like this, select league, and you can look who. So Manchester United are on top at the moment, the Premier League, which is quite interesting. Brighton Hove, Southampton, and Cardiff City at the moment are going down, but Newcastle are 4th. This is a very interesting AFC. Bournemouth and Everton are up the top there. Chelsea, Manchester City, Chelsea, and all that lot down, but that could change. I think that's capacity more than anything. Total attendance, average attendance, capacity. That's view normal. There you go. Look, which is not bad. Football League Championship. Aston Villa and West Brom. Where's Norwich? Norwich are 11th at the moment in the league. That is fine, my friends. I want to thank you all for joining me in this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one, episode number 3, which is going to be recorded straight after this. Thanks for watching, guys.